Right, welcome back. The mass funeral is set to take place at Cebe village near Centane in the Eastern Cape for the victims of the fatal bus crash that claimed 25 lives last week. The bus they were travelling in plunged down a ravine. A memorial service was held for the victims yesterday. Now, the bus was travelling from Mazeppa Bay to Centane. The passengers were mainly elderly people. 23 of the victims were from Cebe village. Yanga Funani is in Cebe. Let's cross to him to find out the latest. Yanga, good morning to you.
Very good morning to you, Leanne, and to the scores upon scores of our viewers at home. You are coming to us live from Yanga village, where the accident actually happened just 30 km away from Cebe, where most of the victims are from. We've just missed a service where the families conducted a ritual of collecting the spirits of those who have passed on. One will remember that 16 of the people who passed on were females, most of whom were elderly people between the ages of 55 up to 86 years, and then 9 are males between the ages of 55 to 83, and also a 3-year-old boy. A sense of grief is hovering above this village, and people are really grieving the loss of their loved ones. A convoy of more than 20 vehicles transporting the mortal remains of the people who passed on has just left for the village. But to tell us more, we are now joined by Chief Jali, who was among the first people to really come and assist the victims. So thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, viewers at home.
How are the families doing? Sorry to cut you.
So far, they are trying, but the situation is still painful since we started to give comfort. But some of the families, it's still difficult to accept the situation.
I understand most houses have been left barren. They're closed down because the people who are occupying those homes have since departed.
Yes, that's true. You remember those victims, some were grandfathers and grandmothers. Now, with the situation, some of the homes left abandoned, and now no one will be there to look after those young ones.
Okay. The central theme around this accident, there are accusations that the road was not in a good condition, the bus itself was not in a good condition. Your general feeling as a chief in this area?
I won't lie to you, the road is always a problem in this area. Of course, you cannot say it's a road or what overload, but the major problem is the road, because you repair today and tomorrow you have to fix again, because it's not tarred. So it's always a problem, more especially during rainy days, more especially during the pension days. You have to carry those passengers to town. You remember, the mode of transport is buses and few of taxis. So the problem, the road is a problem in this area, more especially the Centane.
Okay, the other aspect of this of this story which is untold, is the fact that 35 people died in the hands of this bus company in 2015. 2 years later, 11 more died in the same hands of the very same company. 25 more have died. Is there no other alternative?
Definitely, there must be another alternative, because this accident happened here. You remember, as we were saying, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, happened in Willow Vale. So it seems each and every time AB350 involved in accident, numbers of the people lost their lives. It's always a problem. But we cannot say you cannot abandon the bus service, but you must improve the transport service.
Have you spoken to the transport department, trying that maybe that they should be removed from the list of transport services ferrying people in this route?
As you can see now, most of the people, they are using buggies. But if they can add maybe buses, just to ease the numbers, or much better can have a relief. Because people, they'll say, okay, it's expensive to go to Centane because they pay some of 70 rands in taxis, whereas in bus they pay less than 20 rand. So you can see the difference, why people they have to go to catch a bus.
Chief Kyali, we'll talk again later on, sir. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Leanne, that's Chief Kyali, who's responsible for most of the villages in this area, saying that the buses which continue to take the lives of innocent people are the cheapest form of transport, saying that you can pay at least 28 rands a bus from here to Centane, which is at 47 kilometers. Meanwhile, you pay at least 7 when using taxis. We will now proceed to the funeral venue where the Minister of Transport, Mr. Fikile Mbalula, is expected to deliver the address. From us here, Akobile Vena is behind the lens. Yanga Funani, it's back in the studio.